You've obviously been paying attention to that. Is one side that you're on with this debt ceiling debate right now?
I'm so disgusted. I mean, no, I don't know what you do in the face of that kind of intransigence. You know, so my heart does go out to the president. He is dealing with a lot.
We're hearing from the president he wants a balanced approach, and we're hearing from the Republicans no tax increases. The president says the wealthy should pay more. Do you agree that the wealthy should pay more?
Yes. Yes, the wealthy are paying less than they've paid, you know, at any time else. I mean, certainly in my lifetime. I mean, and probably, you know, in the last century. I don't know what they were paying in the in the 20s. I don't know what we were paying like in the Roaring 20s, but you know, it's criminal that like so little is asked of people who are getting so much. I mean, I don't mind paying more. I really don't mind paying more taxes. I'd rather pay for taxes than cut, like, you know, reading is fundamental, or, you know, Head Start, or some of these like programs that are really helping kids. I mean, why not? This is the greatest country in the world. Is it that much worse if you pay 6% more in taxes? Give me a break. You know, look at what you get for it. You get to be American. You know.
It's at 35% now. So I was just asking, in general, so what would be the highest for someone like you, an individual?
I don't know. I mean, why not raise it per $1 million, right? And then cap it somewhere.
Forming the tax code.
So yeah, so instead of saying $250,000, because that's something people can go, well, wait a minute, you know, will that pinch, you know, the upper middle class too much? Why don't you just tax the really rich, guys like me, you know, or raise it to 50% after $5 million?
Do you think the wealthy, those making $250,000 and above, are job creators? Create jobs, like small businesses?
Well, I didn't go start a small business with my tax break, and I don't know anybody else who did. You know, no, everybody's socking their money away. That did not create any. Nobody went and started a business with their Bush tax guy. That's, you know, I don't know who would believe something that just defies common sense. So no, that's no. No, I was against those tax cuts. I thought they were ridiculous. So little is asked of the upper class anyway. You know, I mean, what percent of them or their kids are fighting in any of these wars? What percent of their day is occupied with the fact that, like, they're men and women in forward positions all over the world, risking their lives? I mean, you know, if you walk down Fifth Avenue, there's no sense of shared sacrifice.
Some in Congress have just made the argument, look, you don't want to raise taxes during a recession. That's the argument many in Congress have made.
Yeah, and then
the president himself has said that as well.
And then when it's a boom time, they say, well, you don't want to raise taxes during the boom time. They just don't want to raise taxes, and they never do. When have the Republicans said, you know what we should really do is raise some taxes? They always have a reason not to raise taxes. That's one of the things about the GOP. They'll tell you they do not want to raise taxes. They don't believe in all this government. They don't want it. You know, that's their view.
The Tea Party's become very influential.
What's that?
Tea Party pushing no tax increases, less government,
they're willing to,
less spending.
To do this whole debt ceiling, you know, thing. I mean, they're completely intransigent. It's true. They are absolutely willing to drive it all off a cliff. I mean, they mean what they say. That's for sure.